Welcome back to the play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. That last statement. I saw it clear as day the man in the boat it was Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I can only see one thing. I'm sorry, but how can you see on this thing that this is Mr. Edgeworth? Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally. But what? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So, this picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Well, Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in the testimony, please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Van Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Could you see the defendant at night? Of course, I said I could and I meant I could. Well, please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. How Edgeworth was seen. You're right, it was a cold night and why am I doing Von Karma's voice? You're right, it was a cold night and the fog was thick as grit. So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked at it with my binoculars. See, no problem. What? You use binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. I'm sorry, but if that high-tech camera can't grab a clear picture through that fog, how do you see it with binoculars? Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that ready to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is The camera is irrelevant in this case. You can say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But not this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Of course I do. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is, perhaps, the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I heard ya. The camera was set out to take pictures of the shovel. Okay, I'll press it just to be sure. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not really suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight up. Mr. Wright, I will not have you battering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth. Ugh. No unnecessary comments, please. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can see through fog, but you see you saw clearly? Oh, I did, yeah. Enough! There's no room for doubting her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many foreign karmic objections I get. I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Okay, it has to be a camera. Oh, wait. Go back. The camera faces the lake. Why will it face the lake if you want to take pictures of meteor showers? You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Say so. I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Wizard. Oof. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what is it you were photographing? Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Wizard trying to photograph at the lake? The only thing that could be seen on the lake, a monster! Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gold Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monsters. You got proof of something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this goody. I guess I do have proof, even if I don't have it. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And not looking around this time, please. Here is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Goody at the lake monster. It's the camera! Well, the camera does face the lake. And it took a picture of that, so it's either these two. Yeah, it's either of these two. Let's try the camera. Hopefully I don't get penalized because as you can see up there at the top right, 5 footsteps have appeared. Or is that an exclamation mark? Anyway, if I pick the wrong evidence here, there's a little bit more of a risk now. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photo in response to loud noises, correct? To this photograph here taken with a gun fired on the lake. And here this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! I see. I too thought it was a dust strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart? You were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. How are you guys, that's math? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy, you got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You're writing the whole thing about Gertie for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gertie from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing too. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Karma is speechless now. Actually, I'm not a research student at university. I'm an artistic photographer. Imagine what a stupid beef if they got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight at the lake. There wasn't much to look at, so I would just So I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness testimony is unturned from before. Whether she is a student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more time with another pointless cross-examination. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I knew it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, you must have something in mind. Ha! That will be a first. Haha, very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, what is wrong with that testimony? Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay, I don't care about that. What else could it be of that monster? That's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked 3 seconds out of the lake. There was much less to look at, so I was... Okay, starting here, I think I'm going to press. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than it was I would have expected. The whole time? Really? There wasn't much else to look at? Yep. I don't know, you sure they bang, and stuff good wasn't there. I can't doubt should waste any time looking at the boat. What? What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence. It is? What death? Continue. Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Okay, just to be sure. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. Thought it was proof as glass and nobody was on the shore, neither. I'd better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat on camera by any other way. There has to be something. Okay. Do I present Goody or the camera? Oh, if I present the wrong evidence, this is gonna go wrong, yeah. I wonder. Do I present Goody? I'll try. Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing you had there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all wanna step over here and say that? You were camping in the lake to take pictures of Gertie. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gertie, that's what. You wouldn't give this boat a second thought. Ah! And didn't she say she was scanning the lake earlier? Order! Continue, Mr. Wright. You testify that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gertie, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, let's you only mention it. I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, could maybe a there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the ball then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kinda got excited. I wish I was watching it, but till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got a photograph, you got proof. Still, we can see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo he's shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it will drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it will be in prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all thinking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool! What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who's firing this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept it as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good it has done for any of us. That's why I have requested that show it. I suppose this means that the cross-examination is over, obviously. Well, I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Well, I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this! There has to be a clue in this photo, somewhere! This is bad, real bad. What should I do? I don't know. Well, if I follow the game's logic, we just got an enlargement of a photo. So, I'll try to the enlargement? Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I should judge what's strange about this photo. Okay, what's strange about this photo? And I cannot press any button to check my evidences. So... well, the only thing on the photo here is the guy firing the shot. We can't see his face. But... wait, the shot being fired, but... it's It's like the guy. Look at this. Look at this guy. It's like he looks like he's dodging. Well, the only evidence I have that goes with the photo here will be possibly the bullet or the murder weapon. So, since I have two pieces of evidence that match this photo, I may be wrong though. Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter this strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show the evidence that left hand contradicts right hand. Looks like my idea was the right one. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding the pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, holding Edgeworth there. The man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Larry! Larry wasn't guilty! Miss Hart? Yeah, I know that'd be stupid. And Edgeworth did say that it was suicide, so... There is only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim is none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, and that does seem to be the only remaining option. I'm so very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet! There is no way it could have been suicide. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Okay. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints of the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. The court is adjourned. Well, I got through the first day. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have not to be declared an innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there in the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell us something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth. Jerk. I have requisitioned a transcript for Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. To be continued. That is indeed to be continued. Next time on the continuation of Let's Play Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. See you soon, guys.